I have the little connected thing.
Alright.
I think. Does that mean it's streaming? I think it does. I think I'm streaming. They changed all my... They changed all of the little, like, colors on me when I wasn't looking. So now it's like a little blue, like, signal wave instead of just a little red you're going button or whatever. So I hope.
I mean, yeah, we're streaming.
Okay.
I checked.
Yay! Yippee! Woohoo!
Wahoo!
Wahoo! And the post penny.
Yes.
The announcement.
I'll press the button.
Thank you.
That is the enter key.
There's the enter key, yes. Oh, well, there's my little red circle. It finally decided it wanted to appear only on
finally showed up.
Yeah, it finally graced me with its fucking appearance.
No.
Yeah. How kind of it.
Yep. How kind. Hello, Novice.
Hi, Novice. Have my stuff precariously positioned on my lap. This will surely work out great for me. Just letting people filter in.
Yeah.
Ooh, Animal Crossing background music did not like me opening up the chat.
No, I didn't. The screen got so much, like, lower quality.
Are you sure it's a good idea to have me stream this?
I mean, you're the one who offered to stream it to Discord. I can go without the Discord stream if you want. I just won't be able to see what's going on unless I'm looking at stream.
I mean, I can give you the link to where I'm data entering.
That would also work.
Yeah, let me just do that.
You should also send me your music playlist so I could do that. Listen to that.
It's
get the experience.
Playlist. It's just a singular video. Let me just click the share button.
Shh.
It's just a big Animal Crossing background music. Copy link. You should be able. Let me turn off that so it stops lagging me. Yeah, there we go. Immediately things open up for me, and it stops lagging the moment I close Discord streaming.
Yeah.
There's that, and then let me send you this. And there's that. Yippee!
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, people might be joining. People just messaged.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
So I'll give more people time to filter in, more time for friends to hop in if they would like.
Yeah.
How are you doing? How are you doing, Novice? How are you doing, Penny?
I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm awake.
Are you sure about that?
I'm awake.
Are you sure about that?
Awake. I'm awake.
You're awake?
Like Walter White.
I don't have a frame of reference for that. I only watched a movie where he wasn't around.
That's okay. Just know that he was awake.
He was awake? Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you implicitly.
And that's how I'm feeling. Awake.
Awake? Soleil, hello!
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Grab you.
And I'm just drawing that.
Copy. How are you doing today, Soleil?
I'm doing just fine.
You're doing just fine.
Breaking out of your cage, you're doing just fine.
Got it.
Saw a terrible thing on the Death Star. I've been obsessed with the fucking the Darth Vader parody version of Brightside.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, called Darkseid.
Of course.
Well, yeah, what else would it be?
What else would it be?
There's like 2 of them. Both are okay. But one of them I think is better. It's more good.
Went away. Hope there's Soleil. Oh, now it's 2
Whoa.
Soleils.
I'm multiplying!
Go away.
Multiply. Not only is there 2 Soleils, there's now only 1 pen. There's no pennies even. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'm fixing it. I was like, oh, surely if I just copy the penny one, then I won't have to deal with huge PNG. That did not work out the way I thought it would.
No.
I gotta make a new browser and name it Soleil.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna be up in the void. There she is.
I'm in the void!
The void. You just added a browser source.
You just added a browser source. And let's just put Soleil there. She gets to hang out here. Hopefully that won't block anything, because I don't have the important shit up yet. Because I'm letting people join. You know what?
It's also important to note that he cannot stream to Discord.
I cannot stream to Discord.
Yeah,
I will give you the. I will ask Penny to give you the link once I have gone through my horribly not planned out at all spiel here. Should we wait for Roche, or do you think we should just start at a time?
Well, we can hang out for a little longer.
Yeah, we can hang out. We can hang out
Before
until
the
that
horrors.
fucking lizard gets here.
That fucking lizard!
That fucking lizard. Let me make sure I'm on the right tab. There we go. How are you doing today, Soleil?
I'm still doing just fine. I'm chilling.
You're chilling? Like a
Like some sort of villainous creature.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's crazy how that works out.
It's crazy how that works out. It's crazy. Crazy, really.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Today's stream is gonna be chill.
I'm dinking some coffee, so
Just plain old coffee or
cool.
any flavor to it?
yeah, I mean I put some like half and half cream in there, so
That's not flavor. That's what makes coffee drinkable.
yeah, it's not flavor, it's just like, you know, it's not black.
That
So
you know, that's true. It's very true. I think I'm just gonna start.
Yeah, okay.
So, I clap my hands together, my gay little hands together. Hello, friends.
okay.
I have kidnapped you all. I've put you
Yes.
inside of a dark room,
Uh-huh.
and I'm subjecting you to the hyperfixation I had when I was 12 years old. Right?
Okay.
So, you may know that I like making charts. A
I'm
little
aware
too
of this.
much. Right? And there is a original source. If you follow the records back, far back enough, you can reach the point where 12-year-old or 11-year-old me filled, I want to say, no less than a dozen notebooks on a singular subject, trying to document all the information, but in a very unorganized manner, right? And this was a Herculean task that I tried to perform multiple occasions over a couple of years while this particular franchise was still active, right?
Okay.
Let me turn on just my normal window capture real quick. You will not see anything yet.
Alright.
So, I want to ask Soleil, since you're the only one who doesn't know because I told Penny already. Can you
Well, chat
can you
doesn't
make or chat? Would anyone like to make a guess as to what something of that time period that would be of data entry viability that I might have been interested in? Just make a wild guess.
I'm trying to rack my brain for everything that existed.
If Kakapo was
I'll
here,
give you-
Kakapo might be able to guess because I've ranted about it to him on one occasion.
I will give you one not hint, but I will cross one thing out of the list.
Yeah, one of the
so
things
you aren't
guessed.
thinking of it.
Okay.
Yeah. It is not Warrior Cats.
It is
Okay.
not. This is a series with too many characters, I would say.
A series with too many characters. I mean, like, yeah, there's like the first thing that comes to mind is obviously magical girl shit, but like I don't know like what I'm not familiar enough to know like what would have been a thing around that time that had too many characters.
I will say it's not Magical Girl, but I would say it's maybe adjacent.
Yeah, I would say it's adjacent. That makes sense.
Okay.
It's definitely girly pop.
It's not Durant, though.
It's not girly pop Durant, though.
It's not girly pop Durant. Don't be ridiculous.
It's not girly pop Durant.
Yeah, so not Pokemon. It's not like it has to be something that's like slightly. It has to be slightly obscure. My brain is trying to rack through every like 4Kids thing I can think of.
I'll say it's not 4Kids because I only watched 4Kids whenever I went to one of my friend's house because we didn't have it on our cable.
Yeah. Okay. So not that.
The fandom
I feel
is
like it's
almost dead.
It's gonna be pretty hard to guess.
It's gonna be really hard to guess.
Like I don't think it is something that is guessable unless you know it exists. Like I didn't, for example.
Right.
I lived in a very specific media bubble, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Especially one that most of my friends would not have been adjacent to unless they had, like, femme sisters or something like that.
I'll say right now, my sister was not into this.
I mean, I think
or if she
your
was,
sister
I
is
was.
older than you, right? Because I think it was probably...
No.
Like, oh, no? She's younger than you?
My sister is 4 years younger than me.
Okay, well, I mean, it would probably be just around her age, but I don't know if it was in, like, England as much.
Yeah, no, I think the problem is that it was, not a... there was a different but similar thing that she had.
Okay, I understand. I think I know exactly what you're saying.
Oh god, I can't.
You're
I can't even
racking
like
your brain,
think. I can't. I don't even know where to start. Like, cause like no, that's not like a. I'm aware that one. I don't think is like dead. Also, I don't think is obscure enough. I'm not gonna get it. I don't think.
Okay.
So I think yeah.
Well, I want you to picture dumb little baby me, obsessed with like anything. This is before I started having like the gender crisis and being like, well, now I have to focus on all boy things because like otherwise no one will call me a tomboy and therefore I don't get the gender euphoria, right? So this is when I still accepted like cute girly things, and I was right at the perfect time because a certain media company realized this Disney princess thing is kicking off pretty well, but we want to cater to a slightly older demographic. And so they started making a certain Betinkered Belle have her entire media empire.
Oh, okay.
So there was a book series, and there were a lot of these books, right? Like a lot of these books. And I read almost all of them until I was, I want to say maybe like 15 years old. So there was like a 5-year period where this was all I was into.
Right.
And so the thing is, there is a ridiculous amount of characters in this series. Like, the movies had like a few, right? Because there are movies. But it's a lot. And I kept trying to record every single character to exist, right? but it was a Herculean task, right?
Yeah.
Right. So do you either of you have any knowledge on the Disney Fairy series, like, at all? Like, at all?
I think the main thing I can say is that I swear at some point, right, I was, like, aware of the fact that, like, oh yeah, there's this stuff. I think maybe I was aware at some point.
I am aware of it, but I most weirdly enough, like, it's kind of a thing where I only think I really know of it because, maybe it was on TV once, and I happened to be, like, around at the time for that, or maybe I came across it when I was working in a bookstore, but
right,
it was never, like, prevalent in the mind.
Well, to give a brief me without a script recap of the history of this series, right? So, as I mentioned, Disney was, like, making the Disney princess stuff, right? And it's like, oh, well, that kind of caters to, like, the toddlers and the like, really young kids, right?
The little fucking babies?
Those little babies. Those little fucking dweeb babies, right? But they're like, well, what do, like, slightly older kids, like, right around the period of, like, from the point where it's like, well, princesses are a little too kitschy to, like, maybe, like, that preteen age range. What do they like? Well, they like unicorns and fairies and, like, other kind of, like, fantasy creatures. And so they just were like, well, you know what? We have Tinkerbell, right? And we haven't really done anything with Peter Pan since, like, forever ago. So what they started off doing is they started making toys and books. The first one of which is this one right here, Fairy Dust and the Quest for the Egg. And while they were writing the books is when they started making the movies. And the movies are very different from the book series, because the best way I can describe it, right, is the book series, especially the first novel, is more so in the, like, universe of the actual Peter Pan novels and not so much in the, like, Peter Pan Disney movie. There's, like, a lot of discrepancies where if you don't know, like, the Peter Pan novels, it doesn't make as much sense.
Right.
And then the movies came out, and they kind of tossed a lot of the lore of the books to the side, and my autistic self was so pissed about this. Like, there was a period for, like, a year where if you brought up, like, the movie at all to me, I would go on a rant for at least, like, 20 minutes at a time, I think. Just pointing out all the differences, because, like, they were made in tandem, right? So neither one is, like, quote-unquote true canon or whatever. But the books came out first, and ergo, to me, the books were canon, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Anyways, so if you don't know anything about Disney fairies, right, what it is you have Tinkerbell and a bunch of other fairies that live in this place called Pixie Hollow, and all of them have a very special little gift, a talent that is their, like, magic priority, what they're good with, right? And so you can sort all of the fairies by what their talent is, which is what I am trying to do here.
Right,
Disney Fairy Census, very professional, right?
Very professional.
I have not gone through all of the main series books. I have, however, gone through all of the, I guess, adjacent material that I could find, because it turns out, after I dropped off from the series, they took a wild turn and made another book series called The Never Girls, which there's 4 girls that find Neverland and have fairy adventures, and I know younger me would have been pissed off if I saw that series, right? But it acknowledges the book fairies, so I guess it sorta counts. So I went through, like, a weekend and recorded all... How many books are in that fucking series? Let me see. All books in order. All 15 of the Never Girls books, and recorded all of that data. So I have that in here.
Does that include a certain other one that you saw today?
Well, no. I discovered so over the course of me just setting up this information here, I've already discovered stuff that's not on the wiki.
Right.
Including, but not limited to...
I'm sorry, Sky's talent is seeing?
Yeah.
Yes. Her
Alright,
talent
continue.
is seeing.
Let me send you the document.
Yeah, send her the link. So I discovered...
Caterpillar shearing?
Yeah, they have to get the caterpillar fluff somehow. That's how they make their clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
They're
This
fairies,
is
they're
on-
little guys.
They
Like,
are
this
little
is-
guys.
This is on the level of cutie marks. My Little Pony cutie marks.
Except everyone shares the same talent with someone else, except for, like, 2 characters that have unique ones. But we're gonna get into that later. They're special cases. But,
Yeah.
I've already discovered there's a character who is maybe 2 characters, or maybe it's the same character, because the talents listed on the wiki for either one are adjacent. So I like to have my headcanon that the character is the same character, they're just trans.
Okay.
That's my headcanon, until I'm proven wrong. Because, they don't look too dissimilar from what I've seen. And both of them are just inside materials. But anyways, another thing I've discovered is today I went to the bookstore and I discovered that the side series that I can't stand, that I had the data entry for already, has a graphic novel series that's ongoing.
Uh-oh.
And that is the only ongoing piece of media for the book canon. Because another thing I've discovered is the movie canon still has material that's coming out because they just started releasing books to try to revive the series, I think.
I see.
So this timing is quite good, I think, because it looks like they're trying to slowly pick away at reintroducing Disney fairies. But regardless, to kind of give an overview of what we have here, right? All the characters have talents, which can be divided into, I think, like 2 subgenres of, oh, so this is basically just your job, or this is a little too overpowered. Because you have things like pots and pans talents, which is what Tinkerbell is, whereas, like, your talent is you make things really good. You're like a tinkerer, but specifically for metals. You have message talent. You deliver messages for people. You have baking, self-explanatory, gardening. But then you have things like light and water.
As in, like, they control the elements? Or, like...
Yes. Light talents can just kind of, they glow really, really bright, and they can also somewhat control light in limited fashion. It's much more powerful in the movies because they want it to look cooler. But then water talents are literally the strongest because they just can move water.
Right.
And water is really dangerous to the fairies because if their wings get wet, they cannot fly, and if they are in water when their wings are wet, they will drown.
They will drown.
They haven't learned how to swim.
This is a plot-relevant thing for one of the books, because one of the characters
In
literally
water,
cuts...
fairies will drown.
Water fairies will drown. There's a character who is a water talent who literally cuts off her wings, and they don't come back. Because otherwise she would have drowned. So you know. The books are a little more darker than the movies, I would say. Just a little bit. There are character death. There are characters that, when I'm starting the data entry, I will need to note down whether or not they're still alive. Then you also have things like, there is Prilla over here, who is a book-exclusive character. She is, if I grab this one...
Wait,
she's that little bitch right there. She is the only one of her talent, which is mainland visiting clapping.
What does that mean?
What are you talking about?
Her power is that if she just disassociates strong enough, she can teleport to the human world.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So that's the mainland visiting part of her talent. The clapping part is, if you know the Peter Pan movie, you may or maybe even the Goes Wrong show, you may remember that when Tinkerbell starts dying, you just have to clap hard enough and she's fine. That's what Prilla does. Yeah. She just goes to the mainland whenever someone's, like, in danger and just like, hey guys, can you please clap so that we don't die? Thanks!
Please!
Please! We're all gonna die! Just clap really hard! That's her talent, and she's also the best character. Because she's autism coded.
Yeah. Of course she is.
Of course she is. You know, best girl. But by and large, a lot of these characters are going to be like, just this is your occupation. You notice caterpillar shearing, sewing, scouting, art. We're not going to talk about Nessia right now because she's the main reason why I don't like Never Girls.
Okay.
But you know, there's a lot of characters, and I'm missing a lot because I have the books that I need to record. For this activity, I have both bought and also grabbed books from the library, so I have physical copies. But I also discovered a very legal Google Drive someone has made with nearly every single material from the series.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so I have a lot of data to put in before I start on that.
Mouse cart driver!
Yes, there is a guy who is a mouse cart driver. It is unclear if that is his talent. He just keeps showing up every so often. He's like the Cabbage Man from, like, Avatar. Except it's just a mouse cart, and every so often his mouse cart is in danger.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I still don't know what his talent is. The wiki does not list his talent at all. So that gives me pretty low expectations for whether or not I will find that. Because I only know of one book I haven't recorded where he might be in it.
Right.
So, anyways, I'm gonna start on that. But first I'm gonna make another sheet because I wanted to make a flowchart, and that is gonna be a little much. Oh, I will note, by the way, it took me forever to get this section to work the way I wanted because I was overcomplicating it until, like, literally yesterday, right?
Right.
Because I kept trying to go, okay, well, I want to just find all the appearances in my appearances recording chart. And I wanted to do it off of the character's name. I guess I should go into the actual active one right here. I want to do it off of the character's name and then count all the things next to that character's name. And I couldn't get it to work for me for the life of me. And then I realized literally all I had to do was in the data entry chart just make this column that counts the totals for me instead.
Well, yeah, there you go.
So it works now! Anyways, I'm gonna make an even more complicated chart now, where I just duplicate this and then I'm going to make it count how many filled cells there are in this chart. So that's the first thing I'm gonna be doing here, is just making another chart.
I see. We're really doing it now.
Yeah, now we're just actually chill chart making time now that I've had my rant.
Yeah.
If I can write flow chart data. We're gonna copy the information in this cell. Paste it. Copy the data in this cell. Paste it. No, that's not what I wanted. I did that in the wrong chart. There we go. It's like, it does not look right. There we go. Alright. Actually, you know what I could do? Equals... And then I want it to just grab what is in that cell right there.
While you're grabbing that, I wanted to post in our chat. Well, you know what? You asked us if we could guess. Could you guess what the thing is that my sister had?
Was it like Disney Princess? Because that sounds like it's adjacent.
It was not Disney anything.
Okay.
And I would be inclined to say it is not connected to any brands at all. It is purely a book series. It is its own thing. And there are a metric fuck ton of them.
I mean, we already mentioned freaking Warriors earlier. It wouldn't be Warriors again, would it?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I don't know how... I don't know how international these are. I think, considering these books do have US titles in them, I would assume that they are, but I think it is mostly a British thing. List of US fairies.
Is it
list of American fairies?
Is it sci-fi? Like, what's the genre we're talking?
It's fantasy.
Okay.
Is it fantasy? Is it sci fantasy?
I would say it is pure fantasy.
It's a fantasy series I know of that has a lot of books.
And I'd say, although not branded, adjacent to what this is, to what you're doing here.
Would you say did it have any sort of adaptations, like film or TV or?
Nope.
No adaptation, so it's unadapted.
As far as I'm aware. Let me Google.
I don't think Geronimo Stilton counts as like fantasy, does it? 'Cause I know my siblings were really into that.
I read Geronimo Stilton when I was younger. From my recollection, it is like modern day ish, you know, yeah. Like it's like mice, but like it's modern day.
I will correct myself. It has a one straight to video quote anime movie.
Wait a second. Was it the fucking Rainbow Fairy series?
It's the Rainbow Fairy series.
I know that series because I also read that series. I was really into fairies in that period. A lot. There are so many books in that series. It's ridiculous.
Yes, there are a lot of them. And I'm on the wiki right now. There are there are like roughly 300 of them. And one upcoming fairy, according to the fucking wiki, but who knows when that was updated.
Yeah, well...
What do you mean one upcoming fairy? Like...
Well, because all of the books introduce a new fairy.
Okay.
Right, and so the Rainbow Magic series are... Right, to give a little bit of context, is about two little girls who go on holiday to some fucking British island, and they accidentally come across a fairy conspiracy to remove color from the world. Right? And so it becomes a thing where, like, they need to go and save all of the rainbow fairies. You know, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
Mm-hmm. As you
That's
do.
the, that's the vibe, right? And while stopping the villain, who I think is Jack Frost, I can't remember.
It is Jack Frost from hit character from I don't know, folklore.
Yeah. So yeah, they have to save the day, and in doing that, they become friends with the fairies. And now are forever bound to help the fairies with their fucking problems.
Megan.
Literally Megan. And it goes on and on. So, you know, you got rainbow fairies, into weather fairies, into party, into jewel, into pet keeper.
Party?
Yeah, party fairies, who have all, like, gemstones as their,
okay,
like,
gemstones.
Oh, no, sorry. No, sorry, that's jewel fairies. Party fairies who have, like, cake, music, glitter, sweet, or, candy, you know. Party fun, fashion, fairy. Present.
No, but, like, real.
No, real. Yeah, then there's Jewel, then there's Pet Keeper. I think my favorite one on this list I'm reading is Fun Day.
What do you...
Just Fun Day?
Yeah, so the Fun Day fairies, and also it's important to note they are always grouped in 7s.
Okay.
Right?
Even if it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but in this case it does, because the Fun Day fairies are the days of the week.
Then, I mean, I guess days of the week fairy doesn't roll off the tongue.
So it's Monday,
fair
Tuesday,
enough.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But then there's Petal, which are some flowers. Dance, which is interesting. One of them is salsa.
Okay.
And then you have the special novels for those.
Wow. There's also the sporty fairies, and the music fairies, and the magical animal fairies, and the green fairies.
What?
Wait, just green? Like, not even just the color? Like, what?
We already did all the rainbow. I guess we just gotta do green.
Okay, this makes sense. In the US, they're the earth fairies. They're pollution, anti-pollution fairies.
Right.
The ocean fairies, which are also animals.
Okay.
Oh fuck, I have to know about the whale fairy. Hold on. Yeah! Look at that whale. Yeah, sorry, that's just me looking at it. Anyway,
that's just me looking at a whale.
So there's the twilight fairies, which are basically dusk till dawn. Showtime fairies, which is like fucking magic shows and talent shows. Princess fairies, which are whatever the fuck they want to be, I guess. Pop star, fashion, sweet, which is different
Candy
from party. Now, you say days of the week fairies, isn't like...
A snappy name.
Isn't a snappy name. Well, go fuck yourself. Baby animal rescue fairy?
Okay.
Yep. One of them's a honey bear fairy.
Right.
Magical crafts. School days, of which there are only 4 of them instead of 7. Arbitrarily.
Yeah, what does it mean, school days? Like
science, art, reading, and PE.
Those are school subjects.
They are.
They are.
Fairy tale fairies.
That's all of them.
Well, no, because these ones are Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Cinderella, Frog Princess in the US specifically, Beauty the Beast in the US specifically, Princess and the Pea in the US specifically, and Little Mermaid. I think this might be my favorite group, actually. Hold on.
Oh, no.
The Helping Fairies.
Holy shit.
What do they do?
Firefighter, lifeguard, paramedic, and doctor, which implies fairy disease.
It's a good thing they didn't introduce cop fairy. I think.
Yeah, no,
good.
they didn't. That's another one where there's only 4. Storybook fairies are different from fairy tale fairies. Because these ones are Thumbelina, Goldilocks, Rapunzel, and Red Riding Hood.
Except
they were
he
just
is
like,
called
guys, we forgot
Snart.
some stories. What do we do? Just to make another one and just title them different.
Yep, another group. There's the Friendship Fairies. Baby farm animal fairies. That's right, more baby animals.
Oh no.
They forgot more candy ones, so the Candyland fairies. Funfair fairies, of which one of them is a roller coaster fairy, which is fun. Endangered animal fairies.
Girl.
Wait, I swear there was already a polar bear, but I guess it's polar bear again.
My existence is defined by how humans hunt animals.
Yeah, it's incredible. What else we got? Discovery fairies, which is astronaut, inventor, detective, and engineer. We already knew that was
women in STEM, I guess.
Yeah. The after-school sports fairies. Festival fairies, which is like Diwali, Hanukkah, Eid, and Buddha Day. Gold medal game fairies. They
Oh.
can't say Olympic.
Yeah, they can't say
said that one.
They
It's
can't say
trademarked.
Olympic.
Puppy care fairies, different from
Oh,
baby
God.
animals. Birthday party fairies, different from the party fairies. Water sports fairies. And then like a shit ton of specials.
Okay.
Yeah, the specials, God.
I think the ones that immediately stick out to me here are let's see. Lila and Mila, the twins fairies. The Chelsea, the congratulations fairies. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh my god. No, you have to listen to the story, to the blurb of this book.
Oh,
Hold
no.
on. Rachel and Kirsty are thrilled to be attending the graduation of Rachel's cousin Ivy. The girls can't wait to watch Ivy walk across the stage and collect her diploma. Trouble is afoot, however. Jack Frost has stolen Chelsea the congratulation fairy's 3 magic objects. Without them, no one can celebrate special milestones. Ivy's graduation will be ruined.
You can't celebrate! The celebration fairy has had her car keys stolen! What are you gonna do?
Oh, actually incredible. What was the other one I was looking
Amazing.
at? Because there was one in here that really fucking got me.
The fucking myth of consensual sex. I consent, the celebration fairy, I don't. Like,
Magical objects have been stolen by Jack
my
Frost.
3 objects have been stolen by Jack Frost.
Yeah, here we go. Hold on. So, there's Evelyn the Mermicorn Fairy, which is Mermaid Unicorn.
I
Which
guess.
is Which has they have the magic to give people the confidence to believe in themselves. But no, what I feel like is my favorite one, aside from the Celebrations Fairy, is Kara the Coding Fairy. Because the blurb is written as such. Best friends Rachel and Kirsty are excited to be going to a coding convention. They can't wait to start building their own programs and apps. But naughty Jack Frost has other plans to steal the magic of coding for himself.
Amazing.
Jack Frost, I'll give Jack Frost this. When his plans fail, he always moves on to other ventures, but unfortunately, there's always a fairy in the way.
There's always a fairy in the way, and
He's
always
like, "Oh, drats! My baby animal rescue venture didn't go so well. Guess I'll pivot over to coding. What's this? The keyboard fairy!"
Perry!
Perry the keyboard fairy.
It is insane. She also, because all of the special ones, right? As in, like, all the ones from specials have their own, have their 3 magical objects, right? And Kara's magical objects are the lucky laptop. Helps coders do things quickly and meet their deadlines. The crafty calculator keeps things clear and stops coders from getting confused. And the nifty notebook helps everyone stay organized.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Oh fuck, no! The Zelda the Gamer Fairy!
No.
Yo, they named her Zelda?
Yeah, they did!
Oh my god!
Jack Frost steals all of her fucking objects, and video games everywhere start to glitch, and gaming is ruined.
Maybe fairies should stop having all of their power stored in their 3 objects. Like, maybe they should, like, try a different method.
How is Zelda supposed to function without her cool controller, happy headset, and creative console? Her job is to look after gamers in video games.
When was that book released?
Last year.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And your sister's still into this, right?
No,
Like...
absolutely not.
Look, not everyone like
just-
me is deranged about their special interests from when they were 12 years old.
I just remember it a lot because, like, it was one of those fucking long-ass trips for us, for a British person, and she had her fucking books, and I was like, you know what? I have nothing else to do. Phones haven't been invented yet. I'm gonna read these fucking books.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is a really specific fairy.
They already had baby animal rescue. What's more specific?
Slime.
Slime?
Yeah,
What?
Sasha the Slime Fairy's special power helps everyone have fun making and playing with slime.
Oh my god. I wonder when
Well,
that
yeah.
came out.
Yeah, exactly.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep. And her 3 magical objects are different types of slime. Glitter slime, goo slime, and glow-in-the-dark slime.
Oh no.
That's insane, dude.
That's insane. Brother,
What's
that's
next?
insane.
What's next? The fidget spinner fairy? Like,
I somehow wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I wouldn't either.
It's
Some of them,
entirely
like, you know,
possible.
that make sense. Like, you know, fucking the fucking. Hold on, now I was gonna say some of them make sense, but I haven't found one that makes sense yet. Hold on. Mother's Day.
The Mother's Day fairy?
Yeah, Mother's
The
Day
Mother's
fairy.
Day fairy.
Listen, I had to get through the bubble tea and the vlogger fairy to find that one.
Don't.
There's a vlogger?
Yeah.
What are her 3 objects? The fucking the camera, the selfie stick, and the winning smile. Like, what's the
Close. Camera, the microphone, and the light. The lucky light.
The lucky light.
lucky light?
Listen, it's the bubble tea fairy that I'm looking up. Looking at.
Oh my god.
Jack Frost steals her magical bubble tea, and everyone everywhere is struggling in the heat.
You know, I was saying before that maybe the fairies should stop hiding things in their 3 objects. I think Jack Frost should try a different strategy than stealing them.
Well, he has to steal those 3 objects. He steals 3 objects from Brianna the bee fairy and puts the bees in danger.
Oh, what are we gonna do if the bees are in danger, huh? Who's gonna make the honey now?
I don't know. But you know what? They're
Yeah.
very specifically Giselle the Christmas ballet fairy's gonna have a fucking problem.
Oh, the Christmas ballet specifically. Let me guess, they
yeah.
already have a Christmas and a ballet fairy.
I don't think they have a ballet fairy, but they do have...
I don't know, you mentioned a dance thing, right?
They have dance. You're right, actually. Let me
Check the
double
dance series. I would be surprised if
some
they
of
don't
them-
have one.
Some of them are like disco, so hold on.
Yeah, what's going on with Tinkerbell, by the way?
I'm currently going through the book. I'm trying to
Okay.
organize them as I come across them so that they're in order. Becca's the first
No, you're
character
right.
named.
There is a ballet fairy.
So we have a ballet fairy, we have a Christmas fairy, and then we have the Christmas ballet fairy.
Yeah. But we also have the Winter Wonderland fairy, the Christmas party fairy, the Christmas stocking fairy, the Christmas tree fairy, the...
Oh my god, how many times can they just do Christmas?
A lot, apparently.
Apparently.
There's also the school friend fairy.
No,
Oh.
there's not.
In the US, she's been renamed. She's been recategorized, sorry, to the school fairy.
I mean,
We don't have friends at school.
Yeah. There's only misery here.
Yeah.
Only misery.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's
Oh,
really
misery.
important that people know that Jack Frost isn't alone and that he has an army of goblins.
Oh, yeah.
And the goblins are a lot.
Well, yeah, how could he steal 3 objects by himself?
Yeah. The goblins are very dumb and they get tricked very easily. Oh fuck, Padma the pirate fairy, she makes sure all the pirates can steal all of their things.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know actually, hold on. It protects pirates' most treasured objects. Her bejeweled treasure. Her pirate hat protects pirates from injury. And her jolly parrot helps people on the ship communicate well. Her job is to keep pirates safe.
And this is a good one? We're
Yes,
we're supposed to root for her?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
Alright. Go off.
Okay, they couldn't make her magical symbol the skull and crossbones, so they just made it crossbones. It's still bones.
Why couldn't they make it the skull and crossbones?
I don't, you know.
What if children see bones and they realize that there are bones in their body?
Yeah.
What will they do then? They're just little guys. They don't know that
They're just
bones.
They don't know
No.
that bones, and them learning that bones would literally just make everything worse. There's no benefit could be gained from teaching kids about bones.
What would they do with that knowledge? Make more bones? We can't have that.
No.
Yeah. There's also a babysitter fairy who got her name changed when she would move to the US.
To what?
Jennifer?
What was her
That's-
name before?
That's
Bailey?
not-
Bailey?
Okay. Penny, you must realize that when you said that, it was like, oh, okay, so in the US, instead of the babysitter fairy, she's Jennifer. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, that's not a new title. She's Jennifer now.
Bailey the Jennifer.
Bailey, that's Jennifer Fairy.
She's in charge of every girl named Jennifer.
Her 3 magic objects.
Or the Jen and Fur, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would you like to take a guess at what the Addison the April Fool's Day fairy's magic objects are?
Whoopee cushion.
Cushion, kick me sign, and the total clown something.
Well, one of them is the Watch. That's just what it's called. It doesn't have like a special like name or anything. It's the Watch.
Okay.
Alright, go off, Queen.
Presumably to keep track of it being April Fool's Day, but the
Brother,
actual,
that applies to every single holiday.
but like the actual effect is helps people understand jokes and why they're funny.
But I think we could use that around here.
Yeah,
we could use that. Iris would
Uh,
appreciate that, I think.
Then there's the jelly bean can,
Okay.
which I assume is like a prank can. Full of like snakes or something. I don't know. And it makes sure pranks work. And and the last one is the gold key.
For what? What does that do?
It gives people the confidence to laugh at themselves.
I could
Sure.
use that.
It's just the gold key of April Fool's Day.
Laugh.
Oh, I'm crying.
That's not laughing.
It actually hold on. Someone got a job change when they moved to the US and added a new Christmas fairy.
Oh my god, what were they before?
Is it the Christmas Jennifer fairy? Like,
Yeah. No, it's Paige the Christmas play fairy in the US, but she's actually the pantomime fairy.
Christmas play?
Yeah.
From pantomime?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because the pantomime is specifically a Christmas pantomime in the story, so
Okay, I guess.
like that's you know they got to make sure that they fucking get the ballet shoe, the golden horse shoe, and weirdly enough, Cinderella's glass slipper, which is
This one
not
loves shoes.
not part of the whole fairy tale shit.
And here
Except
we
it
go.
is. Hold on. Hold on.
Holding.
Holding.
Faith, the Cinderella fairy's magic object is a glass slipper. But not Cinderella's glass slipper?
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh no.
What chapter is this?
Anyway, I'll stop talking about these fucking fairies.
You know what? I'm not Denzel Crocker.
Yeah. Denzel Crocker would...
He'd go insane.
He'd go insane.
He'd be making the same charts James is right now. Like
Yeah.
He'd be making the same charts that Jamie is, but for like even more like
How many pages is this?
like I can't do a Crocker voice. But like
I the fairies, like that's the best I can do. Like
and this fairy has the magic golden key.
once I find all 5 of the baby animal rescue fairies, like,
Yeah. And then we have
then
our
I can
first
move on
death,
to my
by the
ultimate
way.
target, Jennifer.
Oh no.
That's book 1. The last appearance in book 1 is someone dying.
Perfect. What was their talent?
Scouting. They were
I don't
projecting the
think so.
MacGuffin character, but then die when Tinkerbell leaves the scene.
Right. I don't think they were especially good at scouting, considering they did not see the danger up ahead, but, you know, that's just me.
Well, they specifically died from not scout. So what happens in this
They
scene,
died
right?
from plague. They died from plague.
So in the first book, what happens is Neverland starts dying because the MacGuffin bird that, by the way, there's a MacGuffin bird that is why Neverland works, right? I guess I have
Is
to
that its
explain the
name,
MacGuffin
or is it
bird.
just like have a specific
Her
thing?
name is Mother Dove. She is a dove
Right.
who has an egg, right? And the lore behind it is that at the very start of Neverland, there was a huge fire that is what the magic fire that turned Neverland like conscious. Because if you don't know about the lore of Neverland from like the original like Peter Pan novels, Neverland is like a living entity basically.
Right.
And this magic fire is what started that. And Neverland was like, oh shit, we need like something to like ground the magic. And so it chose this bird who was burning up in the flames of this like big fire, right? And so she laid an egg, and the egg contains all the magic of Neverland. And in the very, I think it's like chapter 3 of this first novel, right? A horrible storm specifically attacks Neverland in an attempt to destroy the egg, and it succeeds! Because storms are sentient, I guess. And so the characters have to go on a quest to, like, get some magic items to try to fix the egg. During this...
How many magic items?
Well, I'll let you know it. There's 3. Yeah. Oh my god, 3 items. Crazy. It's almost like 3 is a common trope for numbering systems.
What? No.
No. Anyways, during this time, the dove becomes extremely injured and is stuck on one of the beaches. So the fairies who stay behind during the quest have to like protect her, right? And at some point, Tinkerbell's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go get you some food. You, unnamed until now character, Nilsa the Scout, stay and protect the bird. And then she leaves. Cut to literally a page later. Tinkerbell comes back and a fox is trying to eat the bird. And she's like, okay, well, I just chased away the fox. Where did the scout go? Did she get eaten by the fox? And the bird tells her, no, she died from disbelief, and it was horrific to watch. Because what happens is you start basically fading out of existence. Which is
it doesn't seem like she was a very good scout. I don't know, like...
she couldn't see the disbelief coming for her, and just, find a human child.
She actually did die of plague.
She died from the plague.
How does a fairy die of disbelief?
Okay.
They're like a fairy. They would believe.
So how fairies work is when a child laughs for the very first time, the magic of that joyful moment turns into a fairy. Not every fairy is a never fairy. It's basically just a fairy in general. Some of those laughs like travel to Neverland and they turn into never fairies, which are what all of our characters are, right? And so while they're born from that like kind of like joyful moment, they are also killed by when just human children stop believing in magic and fairies in general. So not every time a child stops disbelieving does a never fairy die, because there's other fairies in other places, right? But if a human child just stops believing, there's a chance that a never fairy will just start fading out of existence, a la Tinkerbell from like the movies, right?
Right.
So the only way to stop that is to have children clap to believe in fairies. Which is why Prilla is so powerful, because this is just a plague that can hit fairies at any given time. Because as far as we know, fairies don't really die from old age. They can get killed by drowning and such. And being eaten by hawks and other animals that are predators, right?
Yeah, they can get hawk to it. Yeah.
They can get hawk to wood. But otherwise...
The natural predator of the fairy.
Without, like, Prilla's, like, I can just go to, like, any human child and just tell them to clap because I'm just here, right? That it is a undefeatable just thing that can just snuff them out at any instant.
Yeah. I think they should rename Prilla's talent to being, like, a lifeguard.
Yeah,
that's what she is.
She's the lifeguard fairy.
Her 3 magic eye objects,
No, she doesn't need any magic objects. She can just go to the fucking human world.
She can just go to the human world and fix everything. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna skim through one of the books I haven't actually taken notes on already, so I'm gonna find where the characters actually show up.
Let me sick my goblins on them.
Yeah. I actually will see if I can find a picture of the goblins. Hold on, because the goblins, I need to. I don't remember. But I feel like they look funny.
I mean, I would imagine they'd look a little funny.
Yeah.
Haha, funny.
Haha, funny.
Appearances.
Let's see. I'm trying to find like a good picture, because like they're all a little silly. Yeah. Let's go. I'll post this in stream chat, and I'll post it in live chat. I'll post a couple pictures of goblins.
Oh god. There's something from what I remember. Yeah.
I don't know what I was expecting the art style of this book series to be, but I can't say it was that.
Oh god,
Hold
let me
on.
see what reference
They're
image
very,
you put.
they're very simple.
Yeah. They sure do look like that.
Here's another one. He's in a dynamic pose.
That's what they look like. You should probably
That's what they
post
look
what the
like.
actual normal characters look like in comparison.
I showed you. Here's Jack Frost, by the way.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Let's grab a picture of...
This man has been stealing groups of 3 magic objects for how many years now?
You know, a few. Here's Rachel and Kirsty. I don't remember which one's which.
I don't remember either, and I'll be real, when I read the series, I couldn't remember it during then either. Because their personalities are basically the same.
They are.
Be the bitch with a strawberry on your shirt like that.
Yeah. What's weird though is, I think Kirsty gets replaced by a skinwalker at some point.
What?
She has like different designs, depending on.
Now you mean you I don't suppose you mean that she changed clothes, right?
Well, I'm just confused because this one's also Kirsty.
I'm
And
waiting.
I think... I posted it in live chat, hold on. And I think that's the girl on the left, but her hair is darker in the one on the other one.
Right.
Right? But then in the anime, which I mentioned earlier, she's got black hair.
Yeah.
Totally straight, by the way.
Totally.
And then let's grab a fairy. Hold on. Which of the fairies do you want to see?
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
It's confusing because there's actually a second Jennifer, so you know.
Well, no one can
Well,
beat her.
Most
so.
both of them, I guess.
So here's Jennifer, the babysitter fairy.
Okay.
She has a cute design, honestly.
I actually kind of like that. She's cute.
She's cute.
Let's grab the other Jennifer.
Lesser Jennifer.
Yeah.
She can have
Okay,
two
she's
skills.
also cute. She's also cute, but
It's
Yeah.
the hairstyle. She just changed her hair, man.
Yep. Yeah. It is important to note that if you want to read these books, they are not a hard read.
Oh, no.
I can't say I was
Look at
expecting
the
it.
size of the book.
It's so skinny.
They're so thin.
Something tells me that part of the reason they were able to make approximately 30,000 books may be that length.
Yeah.
And I remember they used to sell them everywhere, like at the height of it, because I would see those things at like the freaking like airport bookshop.
Point.
Don't make fun of me. I'm trying to skim through books.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, if just know if you ever think that I have too many women OCs, just remember it could be rainbow magic.
It could be rainbow magic. You are very correct.
That's true. You could have Jennifer.
You could
yeah.
have two Jennifers.
I could have two Jennifers.
You got at least one.
I do.
I'm trying to figure out. Once I finish this, I'm so curious to see which character is the second most appearances. Because we know who's going to be the first. It's going to be Tank. She's already blasting past everyone else.
She's a real blaster.
She's really blasting it. But I'm curious who's going to be number 2. Surprisingly, Fawn, the animal talent fairy, who like is I guess in the movie, so she has that going for her, was in nearly every single one of the Nevergirl books, and I'm pretty sure that's just because she's probably the author's favorite. Because she has... Her personality is, I'm a little spunky and I like animals, and that's about it. She doesn't really have anything interesting going on.
Well, you know, I can relate to being a little spunky and liking animals, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
those are your character traits.
Yeah.
They are. You specifically really like mice.
I
And
do
rats.
like those.
And those are animals that fairies interact with.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Where are you, you little bitch? I wanna show how pathetic Wet Blanket, the mouse cart driver, looks like. Let me find his reference images.
No.
Dooley.
Dooley.
One of his first appearances is almost getting stepped on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Where are you? Where are you, Dooley? Which book had your picture in it? Space Between in Chapter 5 or Under the Lagoon Chapter 4? I think Chapter 5 is the one that has it. I go into my reference image tab and definitely not look at pirated books. No, definitely not.
It's okay, you'll have Pirate Fairy protecting you.
Exactly!
She protects all pirates, not just murdering pillagers.
Yeah. Which book was it? It was Space Between.
I like the concept of like using shit like that to like explain events in other stories where it's like, why didn't Luffy die here? Well, you see, Pirate Fairy protects all pirates. Like, like using that as an actual argument point.
Oh my god.
The Pirate Fairy wouldn't let him die.
Let me get a picture of her, by the way. Here she is on her book.
Yeah.
This is the pirate.
I see that it says 3 stories in one, right?
Yeah, because this one's a little thicker. It's like 3 times the thickness of that.
Okay,
one.
I was gonna say, that wouldn't perchance
Yeah.
be in reference to 3 items of a sort, would it?
But maybe in the order of Bejeweled Treasure Chest, Swashbuckling Pirate Hat, and Jolly Parrot.
What? I have to be rescued. I'm fucking worthless. I can't do anything on my own.
I'm a fucking parrot.
I'm a parrot. I'm a parrot. Oh
So
my god.
I'm gonna give this to you guys real quick. So first image is a cat trying to eat him. He's the one on the ground.
Look at him. He looks like he's frozen in place.
And then he's the one on the chair here as everyone consoles him because he almost got eaten.
Oh, yeah.
I will put those in live chat as well. That is a man who is constantly being harassed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they had a picture for him in his second appearance. Let me check. He also appeared in Chapter 4 of Under the Lagoon. Let's see. Apparently he shows up in one of the books I haven't gone to, too, because when I looked him up on the wiki, they had a different illustration for him. Which I can probably just grab by looking him up on the wiki real quick. Disney series, Dooley. Yeah, he also looks pathetic in this. Let me copy this image. That is an image for ants, which is fitting. Oh, I put that in live, and then for you guys. They really drew him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they certainly did.
And then there's also like one other image of him. I have no idea what's happening here. I guess his cart is busted or something. Right, back to this. Where are you? There you are. How am I getting added? Multiplayer. Okay. How close are you finishing your games in the archipelago, Solol?
In the archipelago, I'm fairly close for most of them. It's just I need a couple things from each. It's for the most part, it's out of my control at this point.
I need to double check what you said I needed for the final level upgrade for Tails.
Tails. Right? Yeah, Tails booster. I know it was hinted.
Yeah, I just don't remember where. I know it wasn't any of my games.
I don't think it was any of mine either.
Actually, I think it might have been yours, Penny. I
Sure?
could be wrong, but I thought it might have been. I can double check later.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I don't remember it out of my head now.
Because, like, for my games, I'm, like, in a situation where I just have, like, I just need people to get me things, and then I'm good. You know?
And then
It
you're
is
good
archipelago,
forever?
yes.
Well, I know it's archipelago, but I mean, like, I'm down to, like, I'm not going to be getting anyone anything unless they ask for it, right? Specifically. I'm not playing any of the games anymore because I'm in the state of if I just get the things I need, I'm done.
Right. I think I'm at the point where I just need to get far enough into Emerald's story that I can unlock the ocean, and then I'm good. I'll be able to fight the Elite Four.
Your Magma Emblem, so you can actually do that.
Yeah, I can. I'll probably work on that after stream.
After stream.
Let me see. No one's gonna show up in this chapter because they're off in the other area. Let's make experience and 8.
Right now I'm doing some draw, but after that I can check on Archipelago, though I doubt that progress has been made since I checked last night.
Probably not. Most people don't really do much until the evening time around here.
Yep.
Yeah. What are you drawing?
Oh, just a little fighting of the art variety. Nothing too crazy.
You're gonna start a fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a fucking fight in the woods.
Oh, that's a fun approach. Interesting. I'm also doing some arted fight.
Yeah, I started a thing last night, and I'm continuing it. I'm almost done with first pass on clean line work, and then I'm gonna do color, and then hopefully I'll be done with this sooner rather than later, because I one thing that I've noticed lately with myself in drawing is that like I have been slower / taking longer on shit than I've been wanting to, you know, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because, you know, I'm taking the time, I'm putting in the effort, so that's good. But I'm trying. I wanna try and get my speed back up, because I used to be able to do shit a lot faster. So point being, I'm gonna try and be done with this sooner rather than later. But, so right now you're like you're just like going through the books and skimming shit, or is it
Yeah, I'm skimming over because I noted down some of the books and some of them I hadn't yet because I just got them. Like literally some of them ended up in the mail yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm just going through this one right now, and then the next one I also have notes on, so I don't have to do as much skimming on. So this one is chapter 11. Here's another character that dies immediately after being introduced.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Where are you? You're like right under... Actually, just because of how things panned out, you are right underneath the other person who died. Shoemaking.
Oh, the shoemaker died?
Gobbler!
Our fucking shoemaker died!
Alright. One last thing I need to do for the lining on this, which is fucking making a hand that I drew not terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling.
bookmark this one now, and we'll hop into one of the ones where I have notes on. Let's do this one, because it has a lot of new characters. Appearances. This is just a lot of random data entry.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's data.
Oh yeah, it's data entry. Where are you? Oh. Sometimes. That's not 12. Chapter? No, that's chapter 1. Chapter. Is Paradise on here already? Yeah, she is.
So how many books are there overall? Do you know off, the top of your head? I know you have them recorded, but
all books. There are. Let's just. In the main series, not counting the Never Girls, there's 30. If you count the Never Girls books, 51.
right, okay.
Though I would not count this last section for the Never Girls because it's basically just one long book that for some reason they decided to split into 6 books instead.
Right.
Don't know why they decided to do that. I skimmed through them.
Money!
And a lot of stuff happens, but not for much. So it's really more like 46.
Right.
That's like the actual chapter books. There's like a couple of like supplementary and secondary stuff, but I'm not dealing with that right now.
Yeah.
Let me see. There's like 3 here. Warren. Oh, I think Warren's talent's not even mentioned. You're already on here, sir. Yes, you are. What chapter is this? 3? Chapter 3. Did I write it down? Oh yeah. The book I'm currently denoting is one where, so something that can sometimes happen is the laugh when it turns into a fairy will split into multiple fairies, right?
Right.
Which is a very rare occurrence. But in this particular book, it happens so it splits into triplets, right? And their names are something, right? Because you have
Jennifer.
You have the middle child, Helios. He's a light talent fairy. All of them are light talent fairies. You have his sister, the youngest, Glory, right? You know, normal names. And then the oldest, Sparkle.
Oh yeah!
Very, very normal name. Especially compared to her siblings.
Yeah. That's the name of one of my old cats.
Was your cat a fairy?
Nope. They were
not that I know of.
And all of these fuckers are light talents. This will boost the light talent population, I think.
For the most part, I'm done with the lining.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Mm.
Ooh.
Ooh. How quaint.
Oh, the lighting. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
How lovely.
Oh.
Oh, I'm winner to the poobert.
Don't like that.
Not a fan? Okay.
I can't say I am, no. Some of these names, they really kind of drop the ball.
Yeah.
You have 2 mining talent fairies in this book, and one of them's Orin, which, you know, that makes sense, you know, it's like a you know, because ore, but it still sounds like a name. And then you have Precious.
Yeah, like precious metals.
Yeah, that's a normal name for someone to have.
Like the name of someone's cat.
Yeah.
Not mine this time.
Not yours.
Not mine, but...
But, like, if theoretically someone were to have, like, a cat and name it. Yeah, just hypothetically.
You know,
just hypothetically.
You know, here's a question to you,
You're
Penny, right?
Yeah.
Because you said that you're art fighting, yeah.
Yeah.
What any juicy tidbits you can mention about the thing you're drawing?
The revenge.
Cool.
One of the revenges.
Yeah.
One of the attacks. It's for someone we don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
They drew Dunwich, my funny, creepy fucker with the skull head,
Yeah.
who hasn't
Oh,
appeared
yeah.
yet.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm being a little.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how I want to draw it is the problem. So I'm like I'm kind of just like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing if it feels like it worked.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Kinda.
You know, we take those.
I'm not entirely sure how to do the shadows on this one. It's fine. I'll just do it like this. What are you drawing, Slay, huh?
I'm drawing. It's a funny AC, anime campaign character OC. So
Nice.
that's how I found them. I was like, you know what? Let's look into our funny little community we got here. What characters? And I found an artist who was like, ooh, this shit's kind of cool. And so I was like looking through a character that particularly struck me, and I found one. I'm drawing him now.
Very
Nice.
fun. Hi, Delilah.
Yeah. Delilah. What? Delilah.
She keeps walking into the room. So I didn't fully close the door because I wanted them to have the option to leave because it's hot.
Yeah.
God, what is your full talent name? Scrap Metal Recovery Talent.
Yeah. Okay. So the talent names are like official.
Yes. They
Okay.
when they arrive, they know exactly what their talent and specialization is, and they announce it to everyone.
I see. Because I was curious, right, when you mentioned like some of the names of them of like, okay, some of these are like so weird that like they have to be the official names because no other human would come up with saying it like that, right? But like for some of them, it's like, oh, is this like the official name or was it just never said or like what's
No,
what's going
I'm
on
noting
there?
down. Hence why I do not have Dooley as a mouse cart driver talent. Right? Some of them are just not mentioned. There's like, let me see. The most notable ones I don't have is the Queen Clarion. Her talent is never outright stated in the books. As far as I can tell, it's mentioned in two other things. Where in the old MMO game that existed, by the way, Disney Fairies had an MMO at one point.
Okay.
That lists her talent as, I think, Queen talent, and then in the movies, I think like a movie tie-in book, she's like a, what is it? They had a different talent name for her. I think it was like ruling talent or something like that. So it's not consistent, so I'm not bothering with it because it's not noted in
I love
actual
the
books.
concept of your God-given talent is subjugating others.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Like, it's a weird, right?
Yeah.
Because, it's never stated in the book, so you could theoretically just go, like, headcanon is anything. I don't know, maybe she was an artist talent, and then they were like, actually, you need to be a queen now, so you can't follow your talent dreams.
You can't follow your dreams. Who do you think you are?
Who do you
like
think
a
you
Disney
are?
character?
Yeah. And then obviously, as mentioned, Dooley, he drives a mouse cart, and that's his only character trait, and we don't know if that is his actual talent or not. And
Dooley!
then there's
Dooley!
Dewberry, where in the books, Dewberry is mentioned offhandedly once by one character, without the gender of Dewberry being specified. And as far as I can tell, there are two different characters in other media called Dewberry, and they
I
are
see.
nothing alike in appearance, because one is a man and one is a woman. But
Is
their
that the
talents
one you
are
were talking
adjacent.
about?
Yeah, exactly.
Or-
This is the one
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about. Their talents are adjacent, because I think one, they're a garden talent, and the other one is a berry harvester. So, like, Maybe they're the same, and they just fucked it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess Bobble exists.
Yeah, I saw Bobble on there.
Bobble is from the books originally, and is so far the only character I've found that has breached canon.
Breached canon?
Like, I have not seen any other characters who are movie originals who have made it into the books, other than Bobble.
Right.
So he's... You know, it's not stated in the books if he's a Tinker Talent, but I know from the movies he's a Tinker Talent, which is what they renamed Pots and Pans Talents to. Because I guess they didn't want that.
So if they rename the Pots and Pans Talent to the Tinker Talent, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, Tinkerbell has to have commented on that at some point, right?
It's joked on. Apparently there's a deleted scene from one of the movies where one of the characters is like, well, I have to train her to be like a Tinker Fairy. It's like literally in her name.
Yeah.
But yeah, they really did go, well, Pots and Pans is a little too like restrictive. We want it to be a little broader for Tinkerbell's abilities. But what should we call the talent? Tinker.
Yeah.
Because
Tinkerbell.
Bell.
Cause like the bell.
Because like the bell. Yeah.
Tinker. Oh, you know, like Bell?
Like Bell? Like the bell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ring ring?
Ring,
like that,
ring, ring,
kinda.
banana phone? Yeah. They certainly did that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of discrepancies like that in the movies where they change like little things, like they changed one of the characters' design slightly so that the main cast that they chose for the film would all be different colors. They like what else is notable? They changed some of the talent names. They made fast flying fairies like way more powerful because in the original they're just fairies that go really fast, but in the movies they're like, oh, but they're so fast that they control the wind, right? And then they changed bigger things like the entirety of the magic system. Because they realized maybe...
Just small shit like that.
I think they realized maybe it's a little weird if all of the magic of Neverland is tied to a random bird you've never heard of before. So instead they're like... The fairies get their pixie dust from a magic tree that just releases pixie dust from the center of it. And that's what we're going to have instead of explaining the bird and its symbiotic relationship with the fairies.
Yeah, so I assume that bad at her job Scout Fairy isn't involved then.
No, she does not exist as far as I'm aware in the movies. She does not die.
Wow, they already got her!
They already got her, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Conspiracy theory, it's actually a sequel series, you know? They're gonna reveal at the end of the last fucking Nevergirl book or whatever that it's like, we need to reset the universe!
Well, here's the thing, right?
Yeah,
They
what's
already
up?
did, didn't they?
Well, sort of. So the weird thing
Again,
about the book...
Genesis wave hits again.
So the weird thing about the book lore... I have to explain a little bit more about the lore to really break this down for you, right?
Okay.
So we know about the bird, right? I should also explain real quick
We know this.
Yeah. There's one more thing about the bird I haven't mentioned, which is relevant for this explanation. Pixie dust, right? Which is what, Peter Pan notably uses on the darling kids or whatever, right? How pixie dust is made in the books is that every year that fucking bird, the magic bird, has her molt, right? Birds molt and they lose their feathers and get new ones. So when that happens, the fairies take the magic feathers, bring it to their mill, and grind down the feathers to make pixie dust. That is where the pixie dust comes from. It comes from magic bird feathers.
Uh-huh.
And so, there's a lore book that came out before the movies came out, which I think was mostly Disney Corp trying to quickly patch note some of the changes they were going to make to the series, right? And then they also released another book, which is the one I'm actually noting right now, Tink North of Neverland, which canonicizes into the actual books and not just the lore book, the information I'm about to give, right?
Okay.
Where, you know that pixie dust tree I just mentioned that's in the movies, right?
Yeah.
That existed in the book lore at some point, because fairies didn't just pop up out of nowhere after Neverland, because, you know, fairies exist outside of Neverland, yada yada yada, right?
Sure.
So, the fairies used to get their fairy dust from that fairy dust tree. But then the fire happened, which is what woke up, you know, Neverland and the bird, and that destroyed the tree. So the tree existed in the past of the novel's canon. And so a lot of people who really, really, really want the movies to be canon to the books have theorized that they are in the same canon. It's just the movies take place centuries beforehand.
Or before, yeah. So a very long time beforehand.
Because, like, it's notable to note that in the books, no one has seen this tree because it's so far back in the history, right? It's it's like ancient history. So it's like so the people who have these like theories of like, oh well the movies are still canon, they're just like long ago. Well, this is actually a different Tinkerbell, and then it just happens to be two Tinkerbells that are named that and look the same and
act the same and have the same talent
and have the same talent. Well, they exactly don't have the same talent because one's pots and pans and one is tinkering. So you know it kind of makes even it's not as much of a leak of logic. You know, and in the movie she hasn't met Peter yet, so we don't have that discrepancy. So
yeah. So yeah,
some
otherwise
people
known as they're coping hard.
Yeah, basically. Coping really hard. So if you really want it to be canon, it can be. If you want to put on your tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
Tor, I don't think you're on here, right? Tor. No. Here's another normal talent of storytelling. Except storytelling talent fairies are basically movies because they can make the images appear in the air.
Right.
It's my movie.
My movie.
My movie. My movie.
My superhero movie.
I didn't type it in here. My movie. My movie.
My movie.
My movie.
My movie.
My movie.
My movie now. Like.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. This joke isn't funny.
Oh, it's not?
Sorry, I didn't. That's the thing, right? Do you remember that? What was the magic item? The one that told us whether jokes were funny? I don't have it, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
I just started talking and I didn't realize that, like, yeah.
You didn't.
So,
oh, you didn't consult joke.
I didn't consult joke book.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's We all make mistakes. It's fine. We live, we learn, we adapt, and we grow, and we become better people due to the trials and tribulations that we face. So, if I didn't fuck up in telling that joke now, someone else might have done so. But now I can be a cautionary tale.
You're really just actually the hero in this situation for telling the joke, so no one else had to.
Exactly. I'm like the nostalgia critic.
Except for Joke.
Yeah. Because he doesn't tell jokes. He's not funny. No.
He's not funny. But you, bearer of the joke curse.
Yeah, exactly. I bear every joke, even the unfunny ones.
You do it for the good of humanity.
Yeah.
For the good of us all, actually, I think.
Exactly.
You're basically a superhero.
I'm basically a superhero and a saint all at once.
Yeah, you're really out here doing the impossible.
Yeah. I'm doing what no one else is brave enough to.
Yes, Queen, slay.
In unrelated news, grr! I missed a little detail in my drawing!
Have you posted it yet?
No, not yet.
Well, you can fix it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to. You see, that's the thing, right? Like, Artfight has the thing where it's like the button for like polish, right? Which I understand is in part because like, you know, a lot of people like do like sketchier things for Artfight, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, brother, I put my whole back into it every time, so I don't know, like at least I have been.
You put your all into it.
Oh, I'm just so I try so hard.
No, the one I
do
did
though,
is more of a sketchy one just now because I posted it.
Cool.
And Tinkerbell makes another fucking appearance. She's at 17 so far. I think there were like 2 books that she didn't appear in so far that I've recorded.
To be entirely honest with you, I'm surprised there's even one that she wasn't in.
Which ones did she not appear in? Let me see. There is. Where's Tinkerbell on my thing? 1, 2... Actually, a couple. 3, 4. Just a couple of the Nevergirl ones where she doesn't appear.
Right.
So far in all the main lines I've recorded, she's appeared, though. Even the ones that don't really make sense for her to be in there. And then Iris. There's another normal one. We have a laundry talent fairy. Her talent is cleaning every person's laundry.
Hello, Rainbow. Welcome to inputting data the stream. Thank you for the follow.
Hell yeah.
We've been talking about fairies and how they're assigned jobs at birth.
Imagine
Yeah, you go.
Imagine you're a magical creature. You pop right out of that dream womb or whatever the fuck. and you stand up fully grown, and you just realize I'm going to have to clean everyone else's laundry every day for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That
very,
is the life she lives. Sorry.
No. You're all good. That's just how it be on this bitch of an earth.
Yup.
It really is. Trying to figure out who you are.
So you said that the fandom is basically dead for this, right?
It's kind of weird, right? It's mostly dead because we haven't had, so until very, very recently, I mean within the like last year or so, we haven't had any new Disney Fairies like content in about a decade.
Right.
Like it stopped being made around the time I graduated high school, I think. At least like the movies and such stopped happening. Like obviously they had the Nevergirl stuff going for like ages in the background, but no, who's reading Nevergirls? Like as far as I can tell, I have.
I mean,
like,
you
the
are
dates
now,
noted down. That's true. I have the dates noted down roughly. There's a couple of weird ones where, as far as I can tell, there were a couple of books that might have gotten released in foreign countries and not in the US.
Right.
But from what I was able to note down, it looks like the most recent novel was released in like 2014-ish. But we have gotten some new stuff. There was a recent re-release of, there was a graphic novel series, that is finally getting like omnibus editions, because this was the time period where Disney was making like magazines for all their series, right? And
yeah,
especially in the Italian market, right?
Right.
And so from the Italian magazine, they made like comics in each volume of the magazine, right? And eventually those got released in America as like the graphic novels.
Uh-huh.
And so those recently got re-released. And then there's also 2 different books that got released recently. One of them came out literally, I think it was like last month, the month before, which is a prequel book for one of the movies. And it's a YA romance book.
Uh-oh.
And then the other one is like I think it's like, it's either like a older kid or like very edge of like young adult book, which also takes place in like the canon of the movies, which takes place after the movies, which is like a sci-fi one where Tinkerbell goes to like a steampunk place. Okay. And that got released like last year, and it's a part of a series, so they're going to be releasing more books theoretically.
Okay.
And that so it looks like they're trying to bring back Disney Fairies in some regard, but like I shrug violently. I'm less interested in those because those are specifically around the movie canon, which I have noted pissed me off as a kid that's what got focused on.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm
so
far less knowledgeable.
It's the side of the series. Yeah, it's the side of the series you care less about.
Yeah. Like, it's there, and I know probably more than the average Joe, definitely more than the average Joe about it, but it's like, it's far less my thing.
Yeah.
Let's see, who appears in this? Master, that's another Burden Fairy. Ah, I clicked cap lock. That's not what I want. Is this still chapter 1? Oh my god. these books tend to have every single character get introduced in chapter 1 most of the time, and then
Right.
So a lot of it is skimming, just making sure no one got introduced halfway through, and then there's like one person who gets mentioned at the very end, and it's like, God damn it. Let's see, do I have Silvermost noted down yet? No. And then Terrence. I don't have either of you. Laundry. Garden. Is it gardening or garden? Garden. Okay. That's another thing that throws me off. Some of them are like verbs and some of them are not.
Yeah,
You have,
that's one of the things I
it's
noticed is
weird.
that it's not like consistent in
Yeah.
like a naming convention.
It's really not. And it's like, the thing is, you'd think like, oh, well, maybe it's just some of them mess it up, right? No, every single instance is garden talent. Not gardening, garden. They make sure of that. Every single instance of this one is cooking talent. Every time. Not cooking.
Yeah, it's like they're consistent about making sure it's the same thing every time, but the conventions behind why they're called that is not the same.
No, it's really not. And then there's Bluebell. Let me see. Which talent do we have the most of so far? I'm in the wrong section. If we go to talents total, light talent, because of the triplets, there's 5 of them that are named.
There's
at least.
5 of those fuckers.
It should be noted, aside from Prilla's hand mainly clapping whatever the fuck talent, every talent
Yeah.
has at least 2, because that's very relevant for Prilla, because she's the only one who is the only one of her talent. Except for the
Right.
fucking fire talent that gets introduced in Nevergirls.
Oops.
Oopsies.
And do they mention Prilla's whole thing, which is like literally like a big character arc for her of being the only one? No, they ignore that.
Yeah, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, why would that series note the very important and relevant information there? No. It's funny because with that fire talent fairy, the wiki is literally itself mentioning like, yeah, she's kind of overpowered because she took down a dragon on her own, and I'm like, yeah, they really did just go, we can make the most strongest, coolest character ever, and she's going to be fire talent, and she's going to beat up a dragon, and it's going to be really cool, you guys.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I guess you exist. What chapter is this? Yep, there's another character who gets introduced partway through, right when I'm thinking there's none left. Chapter 6, we have another garden talent fairy. That brings...
Finally.
Garden talent should now be tied with the light talents, I believe. Because the book I'm going through right now is focused on a garden talent. That usually happens. You get a huge boost when you go through a book that focuses on a character of a specific talent, and suddenly all their coworkers are around.
All their little
named.
friends, all their little cohorts are around.
Yeah. It's like suddenly it's like, oh shit, those characters that we just offhandedly mentioned as being just kind of like, oh, the garden talents are just like in a group. It's like, oh, we have to name them now. Shit. Okay, Clarion's getting mentioned in this one. Alright. There's Clarion in chapter 7. Oh, there we go. And for this one, I know all these are going to be new because this book I'm going into is about a music talent fairy named Trill. This is the first time we're seeing her. This is the first time we're seeing most of the characters in this one because I was going through and I'm like, I don't think I've seen you before in my life. So there's going to be a lot of music talents dropping on the list now. I'm just gonna note them all down first and then I'll copy paste them into the list because they're all gonna be the same. Trill, and then she's second fun at the same time. This is like the book right at the edge. I think like the last book I read was this one right here, Vidya Meets Her Match, specifically because I was reading that to my younger sibling at the time.
Right.
Everything past this point right here, I have not read until now.
Okay.
I think I might have like briefly skimmed over this book because my younger sibling had it at the time. Obviously, I've skimmed through it now because this is one of the ones I have notes on to make this easier.
Yeah.
I pre-skimmed. Let's see. Where is... Oh, penis.
Oh, internet moment for a sec there.
That was a little bit of an internet moment, yeah.
Am I fine now?
Yeah, you're fine now.
You're fine now.
It's also, hello, Roche.
A new
Hello.
challenger. Did somebody call for a little?
We did like maybe a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I've been getting grabbed every 10 minutes.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Well, you come right as I add a character named Cadence to the list here.
Yo, can I
Aw.
add myself to the funny PNG tuber?
Yeah, I was just about
setup?
to do that. Let me find you.
Oh no, my allergies are starting to act up. I'm gonna die.
No.
You're gonna be big for a second.
This
Rosh.
is good news.
Good news, everyone.
Big Roche moment.
This is real big for the Roche momenters out there.
Yeah.
I
There
should
you
be
are.
small.
I'll make you small, you little son of a bitch.
Hello. Here I am.
Let me stack these like this. There we go.
I get right next to Soleil.
Yeah, you need to
Hi.
be right next to Soleil. Hey, Penny, can you send...
Get the fuck away from me!
Can you...
Yeah, I consider her.
I just moved.
Okay.
That's not what I want to move. Oop.
Going Invisimode.
That did not make you go invisible. Alright,
Oh no, that didn't make me go Invisimode. That made me go panic mode. Hold on.
Yeah, that made you go panic. Where's my chart? There it is.
Okay, it's just muting that makes me go Invisimode. Deafening somehow makes me go
Crazy?
panic mode.
Yeah. Odd.
I think I set it up that way for a particular reason, but at this time I don't remember.
Who can say? Were you... I know you weren't able to join. Do you know what we're doing here?
I see a bunch of fairy and pixie-based things, so I'm just assuming that this is not like a fairy tier list, but this is like a chart based on the appearances of fairies within Disney.
Sort of. It's within a specific
Yeah,
series.
kinda.
Were
I
you...
know that I saw Winx Club.
No.
That was in
No,
chat.
I didn't see Winx Club.
That was in
That's,
chat.
that's unrelated.
Yeah,
You might be
typical
thinking about
novice
Rainbow
mentioned
Magic.
it. Well, who's gonna tell him?
So...
I invoke the powers of the grubs and to understand what's going on.
Are you aware of the Tinkerbell movies?
I have never seen any of them, but I think I saw the cover of one.
Cool. So there's an entire franchise surrounding Tinkerbell and all the other fairies from Neverland, right? Long story short,
Only
it started
Tinkerbell.
as Tinkerbell. Yes. Long story short, it started as a novel series that Disney made in reaction to, like, the fact that children were growing out of, like, Disney Princess, right? And then they made the movies. And the movies
Okay.
and the books have slightly different canons.
Okay.
And I was obsessed with the books as a kid, and I'm trying to note down every single character and all of their appearances.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a crash course on what's happening here. There were a lot
And
of
do you
them.
like have all of the books and you're going through them, or is it like
Yes and no. I have some of them physically, some of them I got from the library, some of them I bought secondhand. And a couple of them I had before this, just beforehand, because again, I grew up with this. And then anything I don't have, I have my ways.
okay?
I wink.
You only have
Not
one
like,
eye.
but not like Winx like the club.
Yeah, not like the club. That was a different thing that I had an obsession with, but not because I was actually into the series, but because my crush was into the series.
Yeah.
My childhood best friend, she was so into Wings Club that when the dub caught up to, or the dub was behind on the original, because, you know, it was like a Italian animation beforehand, right? She literally went onto YouTube and watched the raw Italian until the dub was released.
Oh boy.
She was very neurotypical about it. That was her special interest.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another weird one. So we have a character named Strahd,
Like cursive.
I guess. And her talent isn't mentioned. And it could be implied to be one of two
She's
things.
talentless.
I'm going to copy paste.
I love Lestrade.
Talentless Strahd. Because she interacts with the music talents. What she does is she makes instruments, so I'm not sure if she's a tinker or if she's a very specialized pots and pans, or if she's a music talent who just likes making instruments, or if she's an instrument making talent fairy or something like that. Because they do get hyper-specific, like scrap and metal recovery, so I don't know. It could be. It could very well be.
Could be.
Girl, what is your talent?
Hello.
Join.
Hello.
Someone join.
It's Ballast.
Hi, Ballast.
Do we need to do the rundown for you, or do you know what's going on here?
No, I do not have a damn clue.
All right.
All right, who wants to do it this time? Because my throat's dying.
I can
All
do
right. Yeah, sure. You go for it. Yeah. Prove what
it.
you've learned.
I just got it explained to me. So,
yeah, so well.
So okay, Ballast. You know
Yeah.
Tinkerbell, lovable character from Disney. This is everything this is based on. If you have no idea who Tinkerbell is, I can't explain any further.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still getting Twitch ads, so I get to have a visual as to what this is looking like. You know?
I need a visual as to who this Tinkerbell is.
Okay, I
Like
see,
the
I see.
Kahoot music is playing in the background. So basically, a long time ago, they started doing Tinkerbell books, and then somewhat after that, Tinkerbell specific movies, where they have a cast of fairies from, like, you know, Never Never Land, like from the Peter Pan. Because at a certain point, kids were growing up, and they were growing out of the Disney princess phase. And so they started doing these, you know, doing Tinkerbell fairy adventure type things. And James is, through all sorts of means available to him, collecting all of, or like going through the pages and documenting the appearances of, like, every one of Tinkerbell's funny fairy friends throughout the pieces of media.
As well as what their special talent is.
They all have special talents.
Right.
Is that their power system? Special talents?
Well, it's not called that,
Yep.
it's just called talents, but yes, it is their power system. Some of them have the power of doing
Man,
your
they don't even
laundry.
have passives or abilities.
No,
Just
just
talent.
talents.
Just
Yeah.
talents.
It's
I hope they have some good stamina modifiers.
I hope those talents do something.
I don't know. I guess if you count cleaning your laundry really, really well as doing something.
Oh, I'm Nagito Fairy. My talent is being extraordinarily lucky.
Yeah?
That's her full name, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course.
Best friends with Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer. I'll pull up yours. Which chapters?
I'm slipping into the Korma voice now.
Okay.
I'm looking too deeply at their face.
And I'm pulling you out.
No. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi. Are you
Queen
normal now?
Clarion?
That's her name. She's Queen Clarion. That's
And
their
her power
queen.
may or may not be the power to be a queen.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah,
She
her
has-
power is to subjugate you.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Her talent is being given the right to rule by the people.
By the people. No, from birth.
Yeah.
There's another one. Your name
She's
is
a Nepo baby.
Shingo.
A baby laughed, and that laugh gave her the power to be queen. Because that's what she was born from.
Oh.
Because all fairies are born from babies' labs.
Okay.
Catch up, sheeple.
Strahd!
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was saying. Curse of.
There's no H. Different guy.
Okay.
All right. She's meowing. She wants in. She's not gonna be in.
He wants in.
She wants in. Does Tink appear? And coming in as close to the end of this book as possible, it's Tinkerbell again.
Yup.
I appreciate being able to just do, being able to simply do things like this, very professional spreadsheets without needing to, you know, add a billion references gathered from the 5 corners of the internet at the very end.
Oh, you say that as if I wouldn't do that if it was something where I was not just referencing exact books. Let me see.
Oh shit.
Look, are you on here yet? Yes, you are. Pluck's talent is harvesting.
The harvest. The harvest. Harvest!
Pluck's just really
Harvest.
good at picking food. Was that the Koruma voice starting to sneak in again?
No, that was Shigechi.
That was a
Okay.
Shigechi impression, actually.
Ah, thank God.
We wouldn't want any stinky lizards around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
We
would we
would-
want that?
We really wouldn't.
It would break the entire ecosystem.
I gotta say, this is such an important art fight that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
The character I'm drawing has a completely different, like, real vibe to what I'm actually drawing them as. But I think that it will be appreciated.
Pirate on here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, where's that?
So what is your current percentage of progress to confirm?
Well, let me quickly check. So what books have I done? Which ones have I not done? I can check using this handy dandy flowchart to some degree. I have finished this one here. I'm just gonna write finished.
There's someone on the Tinkerbell wiki that's like been waiting their whole life for this stream.
I slanted
Yeah.
that one. I have done this one. This one. Let me see, how much percentage does the Nevergirls books take up? Because there's like 15 here, 16, 17, 18. Which one did I just finish? I finished Lily, so that's... If I can type.
Oh yeah.
19. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I've done 20 out of the 46 that are relevant.
I see.
You know.
Gonna be a long stream. Then.
Well, I'm not gonna do all of it today. I'm mostly just going through the
Oh,
ones
okay,
that
good to know.
I've taken notes on.
Right.
Because there's a lot, and a lot of it is just skimming over the book pages to try to find characters and hope that they are new ones and not ones that I've already seen. What chapter was I on for that one? I think I have one more book that I've taken, like, physical notes on. There you are, Ronnie. Ronnie is in chapter 7. Speaking of which, I need to quickly turn on my light because I cannot see my keyboard at this point. One moment. Apologies for my squeaky gaming chair.
My squeaky gaming chair.
It will continue to squeak. It will squeak forever, much like Delilah.
Yeah.
She's screaming outside the door, by the way. She has been for the last little bit.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna hop out in that case. I was mostly curious. For the sake of curiosity.
Alright.
Talk to you later.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Have fun with the review, I guess.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Alright. This one's a little more complicated because I did not note down the number of characters on each page, so I have to skim over the pages I've noted down. Getting up has thrown my entire system off balance. I have to rearrange everything.
Oh, no.
Oh, I guess another fun thing of note, by the way, in my in my adventure here, right?
Yeah.
So for the movies, right? It was during the period where you were actually still getting like those like movie tie-in video games, right? Like that like Nintendo DS era. And because of that, most of the Tinkerbell movies have video games on the DS. And so I was like, one of the days when I went to our local, like, video game, card game store, you know the one. It's the one that has the arcade in it that you've been into, Soleil. I went inside, and I was, like, looking around at their DS games, and I saw a copy of Tinkerbell the Lost Treasure, which is based off the second movie. I was like, oh, that's cute. I'll just get that, right? You know, it's like... It's actually in the case, which is cool. You very rarely find, like, younger kids' games that are actually in the case, right? But the cool thing, right? I opened it up, and it has everything still in it. It has the instruction manual for Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. It has the Nintendo DS Health and Safety Precautions booklet. It has the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection instruction booklet. A poster for the movie Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. So it like actually has like a little poster for it.
Yeah.
And a quick start guide to becoming a G gamer. Or a D gamer, rather.
A G gamer? Oh.
Disney gamer. Apparently, at some point on the Nintendo DS Online, they had a Disney gamer option on their games. Which, from what I can tell from this, was like a social media for Disney gamers.
Right.
You could access. I'm looking at the pamphlet and it's mentioning Club Penguin because I guess that was during that period when they acquired Club Penguin. When I booted up the game, there was an option for story mode, fairy mode, where you make your own fairy, and D Gamer to connect to the D Gamer fucking server, I guess. So that's a piece of gamer lore.
Some D gamer lore, you mean?
Yeah, real D gamer lore. Oh yeah, I'm a real gamer. I play on Disney Gamer Online.
Yeah.
Only talk to me if you're a real gamer. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I said a real gamer.
A real gamer?
Bruh. This is another one I didn't read. It's a chapter. Pink and Dulcie. What's our Tink total at the moment? Let's find out.
It's like 18 or 20, right?
Tinkerbell is at 19. There's a lot of Tink.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I made a note of, should I count the Peter Pan original novel as an appearance for her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to take a picture of this illustration in the book. I think Soleil will appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give me a second. Boop. Boop. And then I get a message or reply to a message that Iris sent me. Boop. Where is here? I don't know why it's posting sideways.
Funny.
Look at them.
Oh yes. Look at them.
Them.
Oh, them.
Oh, by the way, Iris is asking in chat if Deli can be let in or not.
Oh yeah, she can. Let me get the door.
The little mouth crew.
She wants in here so bad. Come here, Dolly. Yes, I know. You're so silly.
You
She's silly.
Papa? Do you want to get in the way of Papa's work? Yeah.
Oh, she does. She's never wanted anything more.
There's the proper, and then I'm gonna throw that into live chat.
Oh, hello there, Delilah. Hello. Yes. Oh, my phone battery is on 15% because I didn't charge it.
God, this is such a specific, reference.
That should be it. Here we go. Replying to wife. The first 3 books that I have noted on here they have such a good art because they're done by a different illustrator, and it's so pretty, like the little mice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like they render it very pretty.
Yeah, these 3 novels here on the chart are the first one is like the first book in the series, and they follow much more like adventure kind of style, while the rest of the books are more like slice of life, what the world of the fairies are for them day to day, right?
Yeah.
And they're done by different authors. But these first 3 books are done by the author who wrote the original oh god, what's it called? Ella Enchanted novel. If you know that movie at all or book series at all.
I've seen the movie.
Yeah. So she has a very interesting style. Let me see. I actually first started reading Disney fairies because of a friend when I was in Girl Scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Because before that, I just saw because the toys were released in stores. I was like, oh, that's cool. There's like little fairy toys. But like, you know, there were a lot of toys that were like tie-ins for different media at the time. Like there were the Winx Club toys and all that too. So it didn't really catch my attention right away. But then my friend in Girl Scouts had the first novel. And you know, as little kids do, she explained the like entire plot of the novel to me during a long car ride to camp, right? And so I was like, oh, that's so cool. So I started reading it, right?
Yeah.
And then I got invested. And then, funny enough, early James face blindness kicked in, right? Because a different girl at Girl Scouts had her like birthday party, right, that we all went to, and me being dumb and not remembering which girl was which was like, oh well, surely that's the friend who told me about the first book, so what I'll get her for her birthday is the second book in the series, right?
Yeah.
But it ended up being a completely different person. But I lucked out, and I never had any consequences or anyone noticed that I fucked up, because she really liked that second book and then proceeded to read the entire series as well. So I stayed winning, and no one found out that I had face blindness.
Nope.
Didn't have to worry about the repercussions at all.
Repercussions? What are those?
What are those?
Is that a type of food?
Food. Thing. That's the best I can get that going for right now. So what is the total on the talents? Yep, music talents. That one book managed to bring them from 1 to 6.
Jesus.
There were a lot of music fairies.
Yeah, I guess so.
So we have the talents we have noted so far are animal talent. We have 2 named animal talents so far. 1 artist talent, 1 baking, carpenter, caterpillar shearer, cooking, and dust. I should note that dust talent dust talent is pixie dust. They are the people who give you your pixie dust for the day. They do not just their talent is not just dust. It's specifically pixie dust. It's just noted as dust talent is what they call themselves. Some of them are hyper-explanatory, and some of them do not give you enough detail. 3 fast-flying fairies. 1 fire fairy who is nebulously canon. 5 garden talents. 1 harvest, healing, and laundry talent. You know, you get 1 doctor for the entire tree, I guess. 5 light talents. 1 mainland visiting clapping, 1 messenger, 2 mining, 6 music fairies, 1 pots and pans, 2 scouts, 1 scrap metal recovery, seeing, sewing, shoemaking, storytelling, 3 water, 1 weather, 1 weaving. And that's all I have so far. I might need to double check on
What's the difference between story and storytelling?
It might have been I might have misnoted something. I'll have to double check on both of those. Let me see. Because Tora was noted as storytelling. You know what? I think it was a fuck up actually in the Never Girls series. Because I'm pretty sure one of them is noted specifically in Never Girls. Let me see. If I look up... Yeah, there he is. Spinner. Yeah, he was in Never Girls. So I think they fucked up that one bit of recording.
Right.
I never did explain the seeing talent right.
Right.
Because you noted that early on when I was giving my explanation. It's really funny with her, right? Let me see if I can find her in here. Seeing. She should be somewhere up here. Yeah. Mouse Carpenter. Where is he? I'm gonna find her. Oh, it's because I have it in alphabetical. I need it in this order so I can find her. Yep. So we have our seeing talent, Sky. She appears in the Never Girls series and is the first original character introduced in the Never Girls, specifically because they need to have a MacGuffin character who can just know the solution to the plot because they didn't think that far ahead, I don't think. Right. So her talent is just knowing things. She can see what others can't, and that's her talent. Her personality traits, as I have noted, are knows everything and can translate Rain's complicated weather jargon. Rain is a weather talent fairy. Also introduced solely to fix a plot hole. Her singular personality trait is she speaks entirely with using complicated weather jargon.
Right.
Cumulonimbus.
Like, it's really funny. Let me see if I can find like the specific scene with her because it's just so stupid. There's also just an image for those two. Let me see if I can find them. They're just sitting there. Where is it? This should be like within the first couple of chapters here. There's the children. Here's the children. I don't care about the children. Fuck those kids. Nope, that's not them. There they are. Use my camera tool. This... I can get to the right page. This is them. With the queen in the center. And in case you couldn't tell which one of them is the weather one, she has a pinwheel.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
There they are. One of them sees and the other is weather.
Is weather.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't control weather. She just knows weather.
She just knows about it.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
By the way, you should check the art fight chat if you haven't.
I've checked that.
This might be my favorite one I've done.
Oh boy, let me see what you've done, you buffoon. Art fight, art fight, art fight. That's a creature.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good year. A good year. You're a goober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is for the person who
God.
that fucking insanely sick witch art, the one where she's like standing on the fucking mast.
You know?
ああ、そうですね。Alright. Well, I think I've noted everything I can at the moment without taking more notes or trying to speed skim.
Yeah.
So
Right. So is that where we're calling it?
I think so.
Alrighty.
Right. You guys had a fun time? A good time?
Yeah.
Yay!
It was fun.
Penny, do
Wow.
your shills.
Hey guys. If you've enjoyed this little deep dive into some of Disney's fairies, and want to see more of our streams, our tabletop stuff that we do, and perhaps more of this if we end up doing certain other things, join our Discord to find out more. There it is, in the chat. Whoa! You could also have a look at all the images we posted in regards to this and the rainbow magic shit.
And I think Zanza's also still streaming, if you guys
Yeah,
also want to
yeah.
check out our good friend over there, too.
Yeah, in fact, you know what? Hold on.
You trying to find Zanza's channel so you can raid her?
Yeah, we're gonna raid her.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Total raiding off.
Get her
Hold on,
ass.
let's grab the link. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for coming along. Let's go bully her.
Bully her.
Yeah.
Bully her.
Right?
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.